So recently, I've seen some slander on behalf of my Light King Kizaru. While that's natural for the type of fanbase One Piece has, I decided to ignore it for a little while.
But this has gone too far.
Some of you may be confused as to what the whole fuss is about in the One Piece community right now, so I'll have to give you a brief rundown. In One Piece's Egghead arc, Kizaru is tasked with killing his lifelong friend and companion, Dr. Vegapunk. And the person who's standing in his way is none other than Monkey D. Luffy, as well as Sentomaru and Bonnie, who are all considered to be Kizaru's friends. They engage in a brief fight, all while Kizaru gets flashbacks to happy fun times with Vegapunk. Kizaru eventually gets hit with an attack, and the attack that hits him is a stronger version of an attack that floored Kaido. Kizaru is down for an unspecified amount of time. He receives basically zero damage and then continues fighting Luffy under Lord Saint Satyr's orders. To make this easier, I'm going to split this video up into 3 main sections that cover the biggest issues I have with how this fight is being perceived, and how people are using it to slander Kizaru. Yes, I do have my agenda goggles on, but the points I'm making are very valid and should be listened to nonetheless. For those keen viewers, Kizaru's fraud allegations started once he got hit with the White Star Gun. After that, he was floored. The White Star Gun is an advanced Conqueror's coating, flaming, hypersonic, and muscle Luffy form, while also spinning version of the one that Kaido ate.
And also the one that floored Kaido as well.
In case you forgot the attack that was used on Kaido, I'll play the clip right now.
Three, two, one.
And I mean, look at this dude. He's clearly out of the fight right now. But wait, what? He got up? And it seems like he received
Zero damage?
but Zaru got one shot. How could this be? What I mainly take issue with is how the word one shot is being used. Clearly, if you're stunned for a small bit of time, that is not a one shot. Especially if you get up like 30 seconds later and receive basically zero damage. I know Admirals being nerfed is kind of a meme in the One Piece community, but at some point you have to admit that it is true in
Most cases.
Silver's Rayleigh says to hesitate is to be weak. Upon learning Nami needs to be saved, they say our strength is infinite. Old Garp, someone capable of doing this and this. Got swatted away by a pre-time skip Hakeless Luffy, who is getting absolutely bodied by Sentomaru. and a pacifista. Kizaru is clearly not okay and is definitely not in a position he wants to be in. Other than directly stating he doesn't want to kill Vegapunk and coping to Bonnie to make himself feel better, he also goes into a fucking flashback whenever he tries to shoot an attack at Vegapunk. I mean, just look at this dude's face. He's sitting there and he's watching Saturn destroy all of his friends' work, while all he can do is watch. I've never seen someone in One Piece look so pathetic before. Kizaru's turmoil between what we assume to be his justice and his friends is causing his poor performance. He not only has to deal with his mental state, he also has to deal with having one of the 4 Yonkos of the sea chase him around, in a fight he's trying to avoid in order to complete a mission he doesn't want to complete in the first place. If all of that is not proof enough, Oda literally had to spell it out for you. Kizaru basically says if he doesn't start locking in, it'll cause him to lose. You can't make this shit up! In conclusion, I think we can confidently say that Kizaru has been holding back unintentionally. I didn't want to talk about speculation stuff like Kizaru's possible Logia awakening, and I also did not want to talk about how Kizaru could have simply just murdered Luffy after he got up while Luffy was still in a coma, or how Kizaru got swatted away by a Luffy sneak fist. Granted, the community understands that that was just an off-guard attack, comparable to how Crocodile swatted away Mihawk. What I did want to talk about is my general problems with the reaction from the One Piece community. Just to be clear, Luffy is probably stronger than Kizaru and can go extreme with him. I just want to make it very clear that this wasn't a good showing for Kizaru's upper limit of potential strength. Please like and subscribe and never stop chasing that agenda piece.